Hi everyone, it's Jaya here from Epicenter Healing. Welcome back to our channel. I'm very happy to have you here today. I'm going to jump into today's video, and if you'd like to add anything to the video, you can do in the comments below. If you'd like to know more about us at Epicenter Healing, you can do at www.epicenterhealing.com. But for now, let's go into the video. And very interesting topic about winning and winning scenarios. So over the last couple of years, I have had conversations with people, and I can see again and again and again about how the winning streak is there in everyone. There are some people that I have met that are highly spiritual and very much regressive. So they stay out of life. They go backwards in a way. They want to live on the land. They want to have a different sort of setup of their life. And those individuals are not concerned with winning. They're concerned with living and thriving and experiencing life as a whole. They're not really interested in beating someone. And I have spoken about this before in my other videos about that there is no competition, that we are our own sort of competition, and even that isn't a competition. We're here to grow and expand, and we can expand at our own rates. We're not designed to be like somebody else. We have our own journey that's going on all the time. Every day we wake up, something new is happening, something else is happening. So this winning topic, I'm going to shed a bit more light on how we perceive things here at Epicenter Healing, and my own personal viewpoint that there is no winning, that really you are constantly learning. So winning is equal to learning. That's why in the title, when I said that we're essentially always winning, it's because even if in a competitive way we don't win something, we can learn something from it. So anytime we lose, again, there's no losing, there's a learning. Everything is a learning, and we choose our perspective on it and integrate that into ourselves and decide then, okay, how do I move forward? So if you are in a scenario where you feel like I have to beat this person, I have to win, I have to, then you have come very far away from the essence of your being. The essence of your being is oneness. So in the spiritual format, we are all one. And the winning is a very 3D physical realm consciousness. Winning is very much about being out of the energetic centers. We all have to know where we sit on a scale. I have to know where I sit on a scale. There's some things that I'm great at, there's some things that I'm not so good at. There's some things that I'm improving, and there's some things that I'm just might not be able to improve for whatever reason, be it childhood experiences, be it past trauma. I'm not going to be able to improve it. So what we're really doing here is understanding that it's not about the win. We've been trained in our schooling to win. We have been trained by our parents, because our parents often, because they're a generation above, as time has been going on, the generation above, they had more of a closed mind. And the reason why is because they did not have technological developments such as the internet, and they didn't travel as much. People stayed in their communities. So we have been trained to win because in a community it was about power. So if our parents won and they were the wealthiest within our community, say, I like to move in between our videos for circulation. So if you see me shuffling around, it's because of that. It's not good to be completely static. We're a human body. But yeah, I was just saying, in an environment, a tribal environment, a community environment, say our parents' generation, they were centered around winning because it meant that they could have a better life in that community. They would have more power, more control within that community, and they would become like a sort of mini king or queen within that vicinity, which would benefit their children. It would give their children a better life. So there was a point behind winning. But we have evolved more in this generation. Many children are more educated than their parents. I'm more educated than my ancestors. So, you know, we're in a different ball game altogether. We are in a collaboration area. We're not actually in a winning area anymore, because the world is involved with the world. We're no longer restricted to these small communities where we have to win and we're like the king or queen in that community. We are involved in the rest of the world, and there's big fish out there. There are real big fish, and I think if you can keep the mindset that you're competing against these big fish, you're going to lose. If I say now, try and compete with J-Lo, I'm going to lose. I mean, she's amazing, but I was trying to show, because she's so big, you know, you can't win in that scenario. And you also can't win with people who have trained in a certain area more than you. So it's all good wishing and wanting to win, but if somebody has put in a lot of work, you can't compete with them. I've often seen, and I've also experienced this too, because I'm from a generational business family, but I have seen children who have had very successful mums and dads who have become wealthy, say, and have a standing in society. They can feel an inferiority complex. And it's almost like they're trying to fit into their parents' shoes, but you can't. You can't actually fit into your parents' shoes. They've had a completely separate journey from you. And you have to honor that, actually, that space. And you can't compete and try to win in that space. But the very fact that you are the child of those amazing parents or those successful parents, that's a win in itself. So you see how I'm trying to explain that we're always winning, even when we think that we're losing. And this whole construct of winning does not serve us well in the long run for the betterment of humanity. So here at Epicenter Healing, we're concerned with evolving as humanity, loving, getting more out of life in a very positive way. And our one-to-one sessions are centered around that. If you would like to book a one-to-one session with myself or Mukesh so that we can help you to positively shift, we do create these changes quickly. So we ask that you come with a commitment to us, that you want to change. You want to change your life. You are the creator of your life. You are the master of your life. You are the master of your destiny. If you want the help with that shift, that positive transformation, you can book a one-to-one session with us at www.epicenterhealing.com. And don't forget, many things are able to be changed in our life. Many things. If you think they can't, you know, often they can. If you think they can't, if you start to actually investigate into the world about the type of positive transformations people undergo, then you'll start to feel more empowered. So things can be changed and we can help you. We also have courses for you. A great one on the website, which I've received very good feedback for, is From Victim to Victor. And I love that course myself. And I do go over my own courses and I remind myself about who I am, what I stand for. And we are constantly reprogramming ourselves every day. Please check out a video on our channel. It's called How to Reprogram Yourself. I'm a very big advocate for reprogramming. Please check that video out. I know that if you've come across my video, that video will help you to shift. So please do check that out. So the winning scenario in the long run, we are not able to beat anybody. We are not able to compete with anybody. But what we can do instead is we can refocus and focus on exactly what it is that we want. If we want something that is very important to us and we need to train for it, or we need to study for it, whatever we need to do, we have to do it. So we can transform this whole competitive nature to win. We can transform it into focusing, and in that focusing, we still get a win. So we're transforming how we perceive winning. We are shifting how we think of winning. Winning is not, I've beat another man. Winning is not, I've beat another woman. It's kind of, in the long run, it's not going to give you a better life. Going to the top of your career is not directly going to give you a better life. It will give you more money, and money is very important because it is the primary exchange method within our within our planet, on our planet, and we need money. That I completely understand. And people who work hard, I know many high earners. Yes, they're living a lavish lifestyle. Yes, they're traveling, and yes, they have complete freedom. The only reason I've said it in quotation marks is because I believe, and through my experience and my studies and everything that I have met with face to face in life, I have seen that freedom is in the mind, in the heart, in the soul, more than it is in reaching the top of our career. There are actually many wealthy people who require a lot of healing and who are very happy to come forth to practitioners like myself for healing, because they know in their soul there's something missing. They know that there is something that they want to fill. And I've seen this time and time again. In fact, if you know anybody like that, please share this video with them so that they can contact us at Epicenter Healing. We'll be happy to help them. You know, this is what we do. So we are constantly shifting the win focus from competing with someone to actually winning within ourselves. I want you to think of winning as winning within your soul. Win in your soul to win in life. Win in your soul to win in life. You know, the kindness, the points that you've helped somebody, these are all points of self-validation. You're winning in your soul. You're winning in a way that isn't about external validation. You're winning in a way that's going to nourish you, and it's going to move you onto another stage in your life. Often, when we're trying to win in the same sector again and again and again, say if it's at work, let's take that as an example for career. You're going up and up, you're getting promoted. You are. But how much soul growth is happening there? Think about it. There's so many aspects of our life, and we need to win in all of them. And we win through love, we win through respect, self-respect as well as respecting others. We win through a certain amount of intelligence, you know? That's why we promote self-education at Epicenter Healing. Though I've had a lot of academic studies and I've been pushed by my parents to excel, which I'm very grateful for, at the same time, I've also took my own initiative to study in certain areas. And they weren't necessarily in areas that people told me to study in. They were areas that I knew. Intuitively, I felt a pull, a thread. I knew I had to study in a certain area to better myself. If I better myself, I become a better woman. I become a better person for humanity. I show up to my business. I show up to Epicenter Healing a better woman. I show up to my family a better woman, and I can enhance their life. They can enhance mine. We can collaborate. So we're trying to show up better. We're winning in a different way now. We're winning in a higher consciousness way. We are evolving as humanity. We want more love. People want more love. Even if you think you want more money, yes, money helps. Of course it does. But people need love. Human beings are centered around love. Human beings need one another. Human beings need emotional support. And I have met some great women. I'm saying women because of late, I've had many successful women cross my path. And they have a similarish line of, I don't need anyone. I can take care of myself. Jaya, why would I have a man if it's going to hinder my career, or if it's going to, you know, hinder something else? And I do understand that, and quality relationships are really important, and they also help you to win in life. Choosing the best partner for you makes you win. But there's just no way around it. I've experienced it in my own life that humans need humans. That's why we're a species. That's why there's more than one of us. That's why there's different genders. Because the genders are supposed to come together, you know, to for that difference and for procreation as well. So we have, and even if not for procreation, even for any other genders, you know, just to come together to love. Just to come together to love. When you put two human beings together, they start to exchange We can use the word energy, but we can even say hormones, pheromones. You put humans next to each other, they're exchanging. And they're exchanging for a biological advantage to survive. Because even the universe, the higher consciousness, the God, whoever you believe in, knows that we need one another. It knows that we need one another. And we need to take care of one another. Even in the religious scriptures, as I've mentioned before, I've studied all of the religions. So even in the religious scriptures, they talk about, lots of different concepts centered around energy sharing between humans, some negative, some positive. But the point is, it's known everywhere. And when we win, essentially we're winning together. We have to win together because we are all still interdependent to some degree. We still are born through a family. We're here through other humans. We didn't come here of our own accord. There was a woman who carried you, who gave birth to you. So we need one another. We need to nourish one another. So the winning format is you can win in any situation if you understand that winning is a learning, and in that learning we are supposed to become a better human being for ourselves and for those around us. That doesn't mean we're going to save everyone, but we'll select who we are able to nourish, and we will select who we need to actually move away from. We're smart enough to do that. We have that discernment. So we're always winning in any situation. And thank you for listening to this talk today. Please comment your thoughts. We love you. And until our next video, keep winning.